Heh. Feeling lucky, punk? Go ahead, take another step. We've got traps set in the floor. Oh, this place sounds scary. I don't like it whenever I'm in a ninja hideout. Once again, Rattata. At least give me some new Pokemon. It's nice of Team Rocket to actually reappear in this game, but it would have been nicer if they actually had some new Pokemon to play around with. But still the usual suspects, it looks like. Rattata again. This guy does have 4 Pokemon, so it might be enough to level up Joffrey. I'm not going to assume all 4 of them is going to be Rattata. Yeah, Rattata's is not going to be enough. But final Pokemon better be a Raticate. That might actually push me over the edge. But 4 Rattatas is not going to be enough. Come on, give me something better. No! Higher level perhaps? No, not even that. You, sir, are the most boring trainer in this ninja hideout. 4 low-level Rattata. Not worth the effort. And not even worth a level up. But okay, he did talk about trap floors. That is actually this place. You see the different colored tiles? Those are indeed trap floors. If you step on the wrong tile, you actually immediately get thrown into a wild encounter with a Voltorb. The first place in this game where you can actually find a Voltorb. I wasn't too sure if you can actually find Voltorb in the wild. Officially you can't, I found out in this game, but they do appear right in this place if you are able to find yourself a trap. But I've already got a Voltorb, so I can only point out this is indeed where they can appear. And the Voltorb was enough for a level up. Joffrey still reaches level 31. However, that was not the only one, so let's go try doing this again. Yeah, we can also find Geodude here. I'm also pretty confident Electrode can appear whenever stepping on a trap tile. But indeed, Geodude is also one of them. And this is going to suck, because flying types are not really good against rock types. Therefore I think I need to use a dark type move. Can at least do some neutral damage. Yeah, that works pretty fine. Right. Let's remember to switch and also get out of here because I don't want to continue here. Only here to point out what happens if you actually step on the wrong tile. And showing off which Pokemon can randomly appear here if you do. However, you don't necessarily have to go over these trap tiles. You can actually also go around them. Because whenever going this way, to the right of the cubicle that leads to the camera system, you might say, you can actually go down, find yourself a nugget, which is basically free money. And see that this pathway also leads right over here. Oh, and there's also a tile here. This is a warp tile, leads back to the entrance, you might say. Quick way to get back out of here. But we want to continue, of course. Oh, there you are. Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine. Treecks. Let's give it our best for Pokemon. Thank you, Free Pokemon Center. Oh, there's also a gate here. The door's closed. It needs password to open. In that case, we need to look for a password. You rotten little pest. You guys are the rotten little pests. You're the ones who close doors with passwords. Perhaps you might know it, so let's go beat it out of you. Venonat. That is something I'm pretty sure we have not seen yet on the trainer. At least not on the rocket, so you're at least somewhat interesting. And another one. Bug types don't like the flying type moves. Bye. Right, do you know the password? Would be too easy if this guy knows the password. Let's go look a little bit beyond. The door won't open? Well, duh. It has to have a password that only Team Rocket knows. Yeah, that is something I assumed. Did you guys know the password? Right, evolved Zubat. We have a Golbat now. Flying and poison type, so I think Fly works the best. This might be good enough. Yeah, immediately good enough. And it was his only one. You hinted about the password, so you might know it. Eh, I'm just a grunt. I don't know the password. Too bad for you. Okay, it looks like we need to find somebody a little bit higher in rank. It takes 2 passwords to get into the boss's quarters. Those passwords are known only to a few rockets. That rocket there very graciously told me so. Treecks, let's go get the passwords. Now I'm going to get an item if you don't mind. We have protein here. But we also have a full pocket, so no protein for me yet. Let's go see what we can ditch. There's plenty of useless items I probably have. Rage Candy Bar. But I can still use that to heal, so let's ditch the X move. So we can pick this up. Protein. And to save up on space, let's go use it immediately as well. The weakest attack power is for Eve, I think. And giving him some candy probably also raises his happiness a little bit, so still something I need to work on. Ice Heal. So if you get frozen, you don't have to worry. Let's go in this cubicle over here. I used to work for Sylph, but now I run the research for Team Rocket. A meddlesome child like you needs to be punished. And I think you are not going to be the one to do it. Scientist Ross. Coughing. Also something I was expecting in this place. I did mention you before. Also something Team Rockets like using. You are gone. You are not gone. Even gives him the chance to use self-destruct. It's going to hurt me quite a bit. More than half of my health bar. Another one. Okay, let's go make sure we take him out in one hit. Apparently they know self-destruct and are not afraid to use it. Would have been nice if you used it now. Then you would have blown yourself up without me even being on screen. But at least the second one I was able to take out in one hit. Ferdinand is still alive. The next battle he might level up. Unless people start using self-destruct on him. Here's another grunt. Do I know the password? Maybe. But no weakling's going to get it. Then all I need to do is prove that I'm not a weakling. Then I can get it. Alright, what do you have? Ekans. Also something I could expect here. Normally snakes are the primary prey for birds of prey. So Ferdinand, this is a nice little snack for you. Level 31. Only one more Pokemon needs to reach level 31. And the next one is a Gloom, so that's perfect. Because my final Pokemon to reach 31 is Magnus, my fire type. And she sends out a grass type. How things actually fit nicely. Fire Punch. Right now in the daycare center I'm actually working on my own Gloom. But for now, this was an easy battle. Alright, stop! I'll tell you! Thank you, ma'am. The password to the boss's room is Slowpoke Tail. I should have known. But it's useless unless you have 2 passwords. Yeah, that's something Lance also mentioned. Not too sure where he ran off to, but let's go find him. Probably to the left here somewhere. Magnus is ready to go. And I am too. Let's go. I don't care that Pokemon are hurt by our experiment. Yeah, otherwise you wouldn't be doing it. But why you are doing this is something we also need to find out. We know what you're doing. A radio broadcast in order to force Magikarp to evolve in the lake. But why you are doing it? Normally you would say to actually make money, because Gyarados actually sell more than a Magikarp. But it's a little bit more than that. Also something we might be able to find out in here. And that was the first trainer over here. Let's go do the next one. Yuck, 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 yuck. You're challenging me to a battle? Ha! You're nuts. But you have guts. I like that. If you can beat me, I'll tell you a password to the boss's room. Therefore saying, this is the guy we need. His only Pokemon is Eradicate. I was waiting for you. I think a Fire Punch should be enough for you. Indeed. Time to learn the final password. Yuck, yuck, yuck. You're good. Yuck, yuck, yuck. The password to the boss's room. I think it's Raticate Tail. You guys really like tails, don't you? Next item. I don't really have any room to carry it, of course. Oh, you know what? I could actually quickly give a hold item to my Pokemon. Andros, of course, still doesn't have a hold item. Don't really have anything suiting for him, but I could just give him a Cure Berry. I have plenty of those. Poison Cure, for instance. There's plenty of poison Pokemon in here. That also makes a little bit of room. This item is a direct hit anyway. And to make some more room, I can also use the Rage Candy Bar, of course. Even though it's a pretty weird item because of these stupid rockets, it is also a healing item, so might as well use it. So we once again have a little bit more room. Final item in here is a full heal. And that is something you definitely want to bring along. The direct hit I can imagine leaving behind, but full heal you definitely want to bring along. Let's continue in this place. We have all of the passwords, but we have not really explored the entire place. As you can see, there's also a staircase here, leading even further. And around here we find another trainer. Oh, a kid! I don't really like this, but eliminate you I must. Good luck with that, sir. Eliminating me is something people have been trying this entire game. Unsuccessfully. If a Rattata is all you have, then I doubt you are going to be able to do so. Are we done here? does have 3, so not quite. Zubat is up next. Strength should be enough for you. Even my weakest move is enough to take you out in one hit. That is how pathetic you guys are. Last one, Rattata again. Mechna still needs to level up, so he's not going to switch. He will be the final one to level up. After that, everybody is level 31. And we can start all over again. But not quite in this battle. Where does this staircase lead to? Item. Of course. What else did you expect? Technical machine for thief. Very appropriate to actually find that in a thieving place. If we try to move back, we actually get a little glimpse of where we're going. The boss man. Let's see if we can get to him. Oh, now what? Oh. Hi, Megan. How have you been doing? Didn't I tell you that I was going to destroy Team Rocket? Tell me, who was the guy in the cape who used dragon Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. Huh. I don't have the time for the likes of you. You don't have to push me. Right, Megan apparently also had a mission to destroy Team Rocket. But he got punched by Lance. This door is closed, but we have the passwords, so let's get in. And see who's hiding in here. What? Who are you? This is the office of our leader, Giovanni. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, he has been in training. But we are certain he will be back someday to assume command again. That is why we are standing guard. I won't let anyone disturb this place. Say hello to the one who actually took over for Giovanni momentarily. Rocket Executive. And he also just has a boring Zubat. You would expect somebody like him to have a little bit more, but no. Down in one hit. Even him. 2 more. Raticate. That is at least a bit more formidable. But I should also be able to take you out in one hit. Nope. Close, but no. Oh. I thought Smock was going to be enough, but no, it was not. And I almost die in the meantime. But the poison is enough to still put him over the edge. But he was able to damage me quite a bit because of his critical. That is something I didn't like as much. Final Pokemon is coughing. But at least I've leveled up now, so I can actually switch. And seeing my HP bar, that is not a bad thing. Eve, you're back up. The more you battle, the higher your happiness might become. And hopefully, eventually, one of your level ups is also going to be an evolution at some point. Because of not working with evolution stones, it's going to be Umbreon or Espeon. And depending whether it's day or night, that will actually determine which one it will be. Since of my lack of a Psychic type, I'm actually counting on Espeon in all honesty. Dark type moves I have plenty, so Umbreon is not something I'm looking for. But Eve does need to have happiness for that. But that is a story for later. Let's continue with the main story. No! I cannot let this affect me. I have to inform the others. Yeah, you go crash into the table. Hi there. Oh, you're a Murkrow. The password is Hail Giovanni. You're not just a Murkrow, but you're also giving away the password. Awesome. Let's go back to that room where we actually needed it. Remember that first gate that we actually met? Leading to the room we actually see down here. You see a couple of Voltorbs there. Or might even be Electrodes. Well, that is indeed the radio room, you might say. Where the signal actually originates from. Let's go see if we can actually stop these guys once and for all. The door is closed. The password is Hail Giovanni. Hold it right there. Uh-oh. More trouble.